Hello, here's an update to what's going on with the garden. As you can see, nothing is growing yet with the corn. There's a big footprint where somebody stepped in by accident. And anyways, this corn is doing rather well. As you can see, it's really sprouting up there. These tomato plants over here are finally starting to get little areas where they're going to start producing tomatoes. See little flower buds right there. There's a little yellow one right underneath here that's growing. And this one seems to be taking its sweet little time, but it's getting there. There's some little flower bud things underneath here that are going to be growing soon. Getting some growth. And as you can see, this vine is actually, the leaves are starting to get much bigger on the raspberries. This one actually looks like it's dying, but this actual vine is actually growing. And this is getting leaves on this one. So it's going pretty good. Hasn't kicked the bucket yet, so it's going well. And if you can see the strawberries over here, they're starting to ripen. And there's getting a lot more buds and flowers that are going to be producing more strawberries. And in this one, we have mystery plants. Nicole doesn't remember if she put any seeds in here, and I know I put apple seeds in here, so I'm not sure if this is going to be little apple trees or if it's just actual mystery vegetables. So we'll see. I took the Roma tomato and the big boy and the better boy and planted them actually into the garden, so that way they could start growing, because they were just getting tall and sprouting leaves
That was the two that were,
in the front container in the
yeah, in the front of the house in this blue and white container.
right. This leaf of a tomato plant is actually what fell off of that tomato plant over there. Like a branch fell down on it and knocked it or something. So I put it in there, and it seems to keep going. So it hasn't really totally died and dried out yet, but we'll see. Here, if you can see right here where the edge of this trowel is, that is actually a watermelon seed that's popping out from the seed. So we'll see if that actually grows into anything or not. We have the red peppers over here. Potatoes are actually sticking out of the ground over there now. It's a little behind. I planted those the same time as I planted those. You can see the little green thing sticking out. And yep. And so over here we have our cucumbers. They're not doing too bad. They're actually starting to get some regular leaves. This one's actually coming back. It was dying, but I fertilized it and it's doing better. This over here, lima beans. I had them over here. I guess when I watered it, must have washed the seeds over there. So anyways, I believe those are lima beans as well. That over there. Over here, I added more soil to these Better Boy tomatoes, so it'll actually start doing better. I don't see any little yellow flowers yet, but it'll start coming out right over there.
Right there's some.
Yep. All right, and then these Better Boy tomatoes, celebrity tomatoes, I'm sorry, are gonna grow tomatoes right there, and possibly down inside of here, behind there. This one we're gonna see how it does. This one seems to keep going back and forth, you know, with doing well and not doing well, and added more soil to it and lifted it up higher so it'll get more roots down in there. But this one seems to be doing okay. And as you can see, our potato plant is doing rather well. And then on this side, we have the cilantro that's actually growing. Cilantro. We have a thing in front that actually has cilantro in it as well. and that's doing pretty good. This right here is our grapevine, and as you can see, it's pretty viney. So anyways, it's doing pretty good. So now we'll go up to the front of the house and see how I landscaped, and we bought some mulch today from Aldi's, $2.49 a bag. I bought 3 bags. Didn't quite cover it, probably need about 4 more bags. So we'll go up front and take a look at that.
That would be the neighbor yelling at her dog, her puppy. She just can't handle it because she can't get over that fence. You stay out of there.
As you can see, it looks like a tree blew up in our front yard and just mulched everywhere, but I've got more mulch to buy. I put it around each of the plants to keep them protected, and I've got more mulch to buy and put out there. But I put it around the base of every single plant and trees to protect them. So we'll see what happens. But I got to get more mulch, probably about 3 or 4 more bags, and then we'll go from there.
Scamper thinks he lives in there.
Get out of there.
Do you live in there?
Out. Out.
Come on. There you go. And my little butterfly bush
Still good.
seems to be doing fine. She's got a couple of holes in her leaves there, but nothing major. And we've got a blossom or two. A fly. Get off of there. Getting ready to open, I hope.
Good.
So anyway, that's the mulch that we've got going so far.
It's cedar mulch.
And then we've
It's
got
not,
to
regular mulch.
finish the rest of it. Yeah.
So anyways, if anybody knows what this bush is over here, if they want to let me know, I would greatly appreciate it. So I know how to take care of it. It's got like purple leaves and red leaves, and it's got thorns on it. You can see the thorns right there. They're pretty prickly.
Where? Oh. Yeah.
So it kind of looks like a rose bush, but I'm not sure what it is. So anyways, that's it for the updates, and we'll check back in a couple more days and see how things are going.